You guys assisted in a mutiny, and now you have a pirate ship who might assist you. At the very least, they owe you a favor, and we left you still on the ship. So, what would you guys like to do?
For mechanical purposes, do we want to quantify what we might expect from them in the future?
Um, yeah. What do you want to ask of them?
Do we get monthly dividends?
10% of their profits.
5.
10. We want 10% of their profit.
6
We
and a
did
half,
like-
and we got a deal.
We did like all the work. They just stay on the sides. I think we should get at least 10% or more.
Make a persuasion roll.
I mean, we did just hand her a 30,000 piece gold ship, or 10,000.
It was already hers, really.
Does
Not-
anybody want to?
Not until we blew up the captain and the death at sea witch on top of it.
They would have found a way.
No, they wouldn't have. They
Here.
would have died.
Harrison, how about I persuade for 7%?
Can we,
No, 10. I'm leaving with 10%.
I
Can we
want
call this a help action to George for this persuasion check?
Sure.
I kind of want 7, Harrison. It's a little bit more reasonable because 10%.
Nope. 10%.
Level 6.
Nice even number.
Level 6. I get 10% is an even number. But it's a very hard deal to make. 7 is going to be a hard deal to make. 5 might be a reasonable one.
I don't know what you're smoking, but we did 90% of the work to get this ship back. The only work they did was just to row us here. And they didn't do a good job of that. So I think 10% or more. Anybody else? Colby? Or, Arrington Bierheis?
I like to think we're over here, by the way, on this side of the ship, away from everyone, as we're arguing with each other.
No, we're just talking a weird language that they don't know.
We're speaking Moppet.
Yeah, there you go.
How about this? How about I'll tell you something that they'll offer, and you guys can go from there.
What's your name?
So first off, they will wait for you guys to. I'm assuming you guys have mentioned going to the lighthouse to them. They will offer to wait for you all to finish up with the lighthouse. Well, they'll wait a few days. If you're not back in a few days, they'll assume you're dead and move on. But they'll wait for you guys to get done with the lighthouse and offer you a ride back to Neverwinter. They will offer to aid you if you ever need a ship of any kind, more transportation. You just have to find a way to message them, and they're not going to be in Neverwinter forever, but they'll drop what they're doing and come help you guys. And if they go on any missions specifically to benefit you, they will offer you half of everything they plunder. But when they're not on missions to benefit you, they're doing stuff on their own.
That honestly sounds like a really great deal, guys. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of benefits. I like this deal.
Now,
I can't see no to that deal.
You'll still have to find ways to contact them because they're not magical. But if you can contact them, they'll drop what they're doing and come to the nearest port. Might take them a day, might take them a week, depends on where they are when you contact them. But they will go there and come help, given that they haven't died.
My only concern with that is that we're setting up our franchise in super landlocked Phandalin.
We'll have to have a satellite office.
So what you're saying is we need to build really good roads and have the best transportation animals and carts in between Phandalin and Neverwinter. But you know what? I'll take that deal. I'll take that. That sounds like a good deal. I can shake on that.
Errant, Fearheist.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, on a meta level, it's what the DM is offering, so.
I mean,
You strike a hard bargain.
that's what the character's willing to offer. You guys can roll persuasion to try and get more or less.
I'm
not saying that's all that they'll give, but that's what they're willing to
Initially.
just give freely as things. Okay then.
I'll type in notes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the other people. I shake on it. I'll shake on it. I walk up to the captain. You know what? We accept that deal. It's a really great deal.
All right.
I feel like it's fair for both parties. And kind of request if we can get a little lift to the lighthouse.
Okay. They will row you back to the beach where you met them originally, which is just a short way off from the lighthouse, which stands more on a rocky area than what they can reliably row up to. So you guys are back on the shore now.
All right. Did we have time to take any form of rest?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to? I let you guys have a short rest on your way to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
On your way back to the beach could count as a short rest as well, or you could potentially long rest on the boat if you wanted.
And I guess I can get by with a short. I just don't have my level 2 spells.
I think I can get by with a short.
And you get back one slot on a short rest. Noble 6, how are you on rages?
I think I have 2 left.
And Virheis, how are you on spells?
Let's see. I've got 2 my level 3 or wait, level 1 spell slots.
Oh, right. We can at least go check it out. Presumably we won't be walking straight into a big climactic fight.
I'm assuming the temporary hit points go away during a short rest.
I know they do on a long rest. I don't know about a short rest.
Auto clear is long rest. I think if it's not a long rest, it depends on the ability. So it would say on your
Yeah, I was trying to read it. It didn't specify how long the temporary HP lasts.
then I would assume until a long rest.
Huh.
Which I never actually recorded those. Do you remember what you rolled?
Oh, the temporary HP or whatever.
Yeah. Actually, if you have temporary HP marked on your sheet, that's probably what it is. Because you didn't get hit, did you?
Oh, see, I didn't get hit any. I have 8.
All right, 8 it is. All right, let's do it. So presumably they're dropping us off closer than just like right at the shore, right?
What do you mean?
Like they're getting us closer to the lighthouse.
No, it's too rocky for them to get much closer than that. That was the nearest beachy area.
So, like, where we got picked up.
Yeah.
That's where they're dropping us off.
I'm making a handout real quick because I got lazy and forgot to do it. Why did I do that?
I never have unearthed my old camera that had my lighting ring on it.
Well,
I just thought about that. I have like a whole other camera somewhere.
All right, there you go. That's the lighthouse.
It looks kind of spooky.
it's all dark at the top. It's not supposed to be like that, is it?
Okay. So as you can see from the picture, kind of appears that there seems to be some construction work going on. You see some scaffolding around the lighthouse and whatnot. Oh, and I should also probably mention this. The Belle will tell you as she's taking you back to land. Where is it that she'll tell you? Gosh darn it. Okay, here it is. So she'll tell you that for the last few weeks, the lighthouse has been dark. It's normally very reliable, and she fears that some sort of magic is at play, but she doesn't know exactly what. She's also heard from people as she comes ashore, interacts with other people. She's heard rumors that there have been sightings of spectral figures and will-o-wisps. And as you come closer to the lighthouse, getting closer and closer to it, a sort of mist or a fog starts to settle in around you, giving you all a very eerie and unsettling feeling. Almost as if you're being watched, or just as if something just isn't right.
I turn to everyone else and say, Smart Money says this is another MacGuffin, right? It always seems to be these MacGuffins.
As you get closer and closer to the lighthouse, you were dropped off on a beach, and as you can see from the picture, it's on a very rocky area. So you sort of had to go inland a bit and come back towards the lighthouse. And on the back side of the lighthouse, you actually see a bunch of tents set up. What was that? Yeah, so you come across specifically 3 large tents. What would you guys like to do?
Was there people inside them?
George can detect undead, right?
I can.
Do we want to fire one of those off just for fun out here?
I mean, you know what? I got 5 of them. Might as well.
Can I see the wording for it?
No? I'm going to say no.
So there is undead. Got it.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses.
So 60 feet and not total cover. Okay. Yeah, there are no undead within 60 feet of you.
Guys are not dead.
Are there celestials or fiends?
Oh, does it do all of them?
It's celestial, fiend, undead.
No, there's none of them. There are none within 60 feet of you.
I mean, technically, will-o-wisps are usually fey, right? Well,
It also detects consecrated or desecrated.
How long does that last? Just one turn?
yeah.
I think.
Gotcha.
Well, it's until the end of his next turn.
So we'll say like 6 seconds, 12 seconds at the most.
Veerheist, you can make rocks glow, right?
Yeah, I think I can make any object.
Can you just really quick make a rock glow and just we'll throw it up there near the tents and see if a bunch of zombies run out?
Sounds good.
Make an attack roll,
All right.
I guess. Are you trying to hit a tent, or
Just throw it up near there.
I would think
With the
kind of like
20
just to make a little bit of noise in the middle of the tents.
nothing happens?
What if you light a tent on fire?
Nothing happening is almost more suspicious
Right.
because if there was anything,
Something would come out, right?
yeah, somebody would have at least been like, "Who's there?"
Yeah.
We need somebody to have a normal, non-dangerous humanoid.
Make
detector.
make some perception checks.
Oh my gosh!
Oh man,
George has got you covered.
there we go. Okay. Somebody's paying attention.
I have a +5 and get a natural 1. He has a +0 and gets a natural 20.
That's how it
All
works.
Yep.
So George, you guys are a bit of a distance away, but now that the rock, the glowing rock, is kind of there, and you've had a chance to sort of see through the mist, as it were, you notice that there's evidence that perhaps these tents are in fact abandoned. It looks like some of the canvas has been slashed. It looks like there's a lot of, well, you can't tell what, but a lot of items along the ground. A lot of things strewn about. Doesn't look like there's much order to it at all. As if either people fled or there was an attack of some kind.
Can we make survival and/or investigation checks to try and to narrow that down based on things like stuff being overturned or damaged or different kinds of footprints?
Yeah, if you guys want to go up into the tents instead of being sort of far away from them, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the tents. My only goal now, we're gonna figure out what's going on, what we think happened, and then I'm probably gonna burn the tents with a torch.
Just for the sake of thoroughness.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so you guys can make investigation checks.
We are all over the place with these rolls.
All right. So yeah, going into the tents, you're able to get a bit of a better picture of everything that's happened. It's definitely evidence of some kind of fight from many days ago. As you could see from a bit further away, there was slashed canvas of the tents. But now that you're closer, you notice that a lot of the stuff on the ground are actually broken weapons, broken furniture and gear. There's a keg of ale that seems to have been completely destroyed or leaking. There's a couple of boxes of rations and bundles of arrows that you could probably get that seem fairly undamaged, but they've been strewn about. And with that investigation check, as you're looking around, you're actually able to come across some crates that have a chest hidden within. Oh, also, on some of the canvas that hasn't been slashed, the Dran Enterprises logo appears again, the double D. Looks like they've been scrawled on there with chalk.
Well, precedent suggests that that's suspicious. can we investigate the chest before we open it and set off a trap or something?
Sure.
Is that more of
Just don't
like
shake
a?
it too much. It might have like spellfire in it, and we might burn another chest.
Is it? Is that more of a perception-y check or an investigation-y check?
I'd say probably investigation-y.
In that case, I will guide and assist Vierheis.
Okay.
So advantage and 1d4.
Yes. And the. Right. To this one. Nope, I'm going to do intimidation.
Yep. It is not trapped. However, it is locked.
Well, Vierheis, you're proficient, right?
I'll just say I have thieves' tools.
All right.
Can I whip out my Tinker's tools and same thing, assist and guide?
Sure.
And I'm guessing I'll do it using dexterity.
Dexterity. Yeah.
Once again, thank goodness for advantage.
Wow.
All right. That does successfully open it. And inside, you find
A child.
the chest contains. What is anybody have an alchemist kit here, Heist? Maybe.
I have like 7 proficiencies, and I don't know if that's one of them.
I do not have an alchemist kit.
Are you? You're at least proficient in Arcana, right?
Oh, I have alchemists.
Okay. I'm just trying to make reasons why you guys would recognize the potions instead of me just being vague about them.
I'll say that I have alchemist and herbalism, so
Perfect. So this is what is inside the chest. 500 silver pieces, gems worth 250 gold pieces, 3 potions of healing, and 1 potion of heroism.
and what were the gems again?
250 gold pieces.
All right. And how many arrows?
No arrows, they're just around. You could pick some up.
What about the rations?
Again, they're just kind of around.
Unspecified
We,
amount of
we have a hungry wolf to feed. I got to think about logistics.
Where is the hungry wolf at? Did we leave him?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, where's Plan B?
I think we left him
left
with
him
our
unattended.
hirelings.
Oh,
Oh
right.
no, did you give your hirelings though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we specifically set him up like with a den somewhere in our barn structure.
In our decrepit mansion.
You said there was broken gear and weapons. Is there metal I can retrieve?
Yeah, I'm sure there's broken swords and stuff. We'll say, I don't know, roll a d10, I guess.
6.
Between the swords and armor and arrow tips and whatever, you find the equivalent of 6 pounds of metal, I guess.
Is it possible to quantify that with a gold value?
I mean, it's all kind of broken.
I think there's actually a commodities chart somewhere.
It's well, I don't know where this is from, but it says cost per pound is 1 silver piece for iron. Let's see what this one says.
Yeah, 1 silver per pound of iron is from the player's handbook.
Okay, so let's just say, let's round that up to 10 and just say 1 gold piece. How's that?
All right.
Because none of it's really in usable condition. But then you'd have to add 10 pounds of iron to your inventory.
Okay, so the Drant Enterprises logo is chalked on here. I mean, does it look like it is professionally chalked on here? Like, is this like actual branding, or does this look exactly like what we saw?
It looks real similar to what you saw at Tressendor Manor.
Okay, so this is almost certainly the gibbering abyssal people who employed poor Patsky.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean-
that seems very likely to you.
So, timeline. How long ago was Tressendar Manor attacked?
A couple weeks, give or take.
And they said the lighthouse has been dark for a couple of weeks.
Because you'd had a week of downtime, right?
So to clarify my question is, does it seem like a reasonable timeline that this was a simultaneous attack, or does this look more like they attacked in Phandalin and then came here?
Aaron, why don't you roll me a history check with advantage?
All right.
Okay, with that, so based on your investigation checks before, you can tell that this attack probably happened before the Tressendar Manor attack, or at this, or at nearly the same time, at the very least. But with your history check, you also know that the Order of the Stout Half Pint, which is the franchise here, has been they've been around a lot longer than the one in Phandalin. Phandalin was new, and when they missed a payment to headquarters, it set off signals. The Order of the Stout Half Pint, being a little late on their payment, they've earned some leeway, so it wasn't as pressing for them to investigate here. But based off of everything that you can tell, the attacks happened. This attack was either earlier or at the same time.
So the woman who escaped probably teleported right to the allies of the people who attacked Tressendar.
Yeah, that seems like she had some bad luck, perhaps.
Fantastic. Well, that definitely raises questions about whether she's still alive, because it's been weeks now. And rather than hanging out with her friends, she has at best been on the run, likely captured, possibly dead.
Well, if she's dead, I call Lou in her corpse first.
Are there any other signs of life around? I know there's like misty, creepy darkness. Maybe horses somewhere, or a cart?
No, you're not. You don't see anything. This place looks pretty abandoned.
Is there just the one entrance?
Actually, I take that back. You see footprints going around, not necessarily around the lighthouse, but around the general area. And at first you think that they could have been part of the battle or something, but they seem fresher and more worn, almost as if a sort of path is being formed. as if somebody walks it regularly or lots of somebody's. Make survival checks.
Survival of the fittest. I'm not very fit to survive.
I wish there was a macro button to turn advantage on and off.
Okay, so Vierhuis, with your survival check, you can sort of surmise that this is likely some sort of patrol, the footprints of some sort of patrol, and they're too fresh to have been done before the battle. This is a patrol that takes place regularly. Now, how regularly, you're not entirely sure, but you could probably surmise at least once a day, per potentially more.
Let's ambush this patrol. Let's kill them.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to hang out here knowing that this is probably coming. Can we also kind of push back anything we disturbed?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. So, is there just one entrance to this lighthouse that we can see?
One entrance to the inside of it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's just the one structure?
Yes. It's well, you saw a picture of it. It's a tall lighthouse. I think it says it's 70 feet tall. Yeah, 70 feet tall. With a square base. And does it say how wide it is? Nope. But you guys could obviously tell however wide it is. It just doesn't specifically give a number.
All right.
Oh, no. You're being called to the principal's office.
I'm waiting with bated breath now to find out.
Yeah,
what
I know,
happens.
right? His mom
Guys.
comes on. Harrison isn't going to be able to play anymore this evening.
No, she just realized what time it is,
Oh.
what day of the week it is.
Oh, right.
Hey, who wants to fuck with the patrol and light the fire pit in the camp and then leave? Like make a fire,
See the
leave.
fire and see how they react to it. That'd be funny.
We could do something like...
And we could do like an even bigger DD thing in like flames. It'd be like on Daredevil.
Well, also, you can record an item that repeats a message
Mm-hmm.
or emits an odor.
I do like that. I was like, yeah. I'm trying to think of what situation, but I want a smelly object.
I have a thing in mind now to record something.
Could you make it can't be more than 6 seconds long. Could you just make a couple of rocks? Let's see, you can make
Moaning sounds, and then put 2 different rocks moaning in one tent.
the maximum number is your intelligence modifier.
Oh,
so
so like
what if you just
one.
made You have what? Probably a +2 or +3.
I think I've got it's 2.
Okay. Make 2 rocks that say like, "Hey, over here."
And I was, oh no, over here. I could make 2
Or
rocks.
one that goes, or one rock in 10 that repeats, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So many possibilities.
Right. That's what I was looking for.
All right. So, yelling rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Distracting rocks.
And we'll kind of conceal ourselves out and away a bit.
Okay. Make stealth checks.
I'm not a stealthy boy at all.
Also, what is your plan here? To have them go investigate and then jump out and attack them? Or
Well, if they go investigate, we'll at least see what they are.
okay.
But we seem to have a good idea. Now, if the person who comes out fits the description of the person we're looking for, then we'll figure it out. But if, a bunch of gibbering monsters or, cultists come out, we'll jump them.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a terrible stealth save.
If you beat a 3, I'll be impressed.
Well, this did not go great.
And then I still need one from Veerheis.
Oh, right. I was.
That'd be right. Little jerk.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We're just stumbling around right now.
Next, I need one person to roll a d6.
Not it.
Oh, I got it. Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty
All
good or
right.
bad?
So we're going to do this in sections, for lack of a better term. So you've got this rock going on repeat in the middle of some tents. Did you put it in the tents? Or where how exactly did you throw this or place it?
Yeah, did we throw them in there or we place them in there? I don't even know.
I mean, I think maybe off the path within 10 feet of this recurring patrol.
Okay. And then you guys are doing your best to try and stay out of sight. So, and the stone is on repeat, just going, "Hey, over here." How often is it doing that? How often is it going, "Hey, over here"?
Whoops. I might have gotten this mixed up with a different one.
What do you mean?
The Artificer one, they have to touch it for it to go off.
That's what I would say. I mean, I guess you could touch it, but I don't know if it would only play once then or.
This plan was doomed from the start.
We're all gonna die.
It can continuously emit a nonverbal sound.
So instead of hey over here, what if it just like makes like a loud beeping or something?
Mm,
Okay.
Or somebody making the farting noises with their hands.
All right. A hand farting noise. Is now continuously playing in the tall, overgrown grass near the tents,
Yeah.
and you guys are hidden, doing your best not to move or make any noise. 1 hour passes of this.
Oh my gosh, that was the roll. It was 6 hours. 6 hours till a patrol.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Oh gosh.
1
Oh,
hour
my.
of this. Do you want to stop?
Yeah. This didn't work. Let's.
Okay, can it just be normal? Let's just penetrate the lighthouse. We kill on sight, except for the chick we need to save, and let's just move on with life.
Yeah, this isn't working. Let's just move on.
Let's just become what we're good at. Let's go kill
Seemed like a
things.
fun plan at the time.
Look. We're hired to kill. Let's go kill.
We're not hired to kill. No one hired us to kill anything.
We're licensed to kill. Now let's go kill someone.
We're licensed to go. There we go.
Just so you guys know, I wasn't giving you doing this out of spite. This is literally what it said. So
Oh, really?
I thought the best way to do it was to have you roll a d6. And
Oh gosh.
You know what? It's still better than, because I imagine we're like hiding behind like bushes, but they're like not like full bushes. It's just like
Right.
a small tree, and so like it's not wide enough, and we're clearly visible.
all the while hearing fake farting going on.
Yep. We're packing it in. New plan.
So who wants to carry the farting rock? Or we just leave it there?
Honestly, let's just leave it there. If a patrol finds a farting rock after this point, they earned it.
How long does it last, out of curiosity?
I think it's until he makes another one. Like
Yeah.
yeah, the chosen
I-
property lasts indefinitely. It only ends if he makes another one.
I kind of never want you to make another one, and I want a legend to appear around this town of the legendary farting rock.
Oh. All right. Anywho, so we all just kind of awkwardly like brush like grass and leaves and stuff off of us,
Right.
and just sheepishly stand up and just walk in.
All right.
I guess looking for like traps or.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, you make your way to the base of the lighthouse, and there is, of course, a locked door to the entrance.
Guide and assist, Veerheis.
To do what?
Oh, well, actually, can we guide and assist to check out the door first?
Can we
Yes.
just lockpick the door first?
Well, we don't want to lockpick it if it explodes when it opens.
True.
All right. So you want to check out the door. Roll a perception check.
Just me or
Oh, I was thinking investigate. I'll roll perception. Hey.
there we go.
All right. Yes. As you get to the door, you, being an adventurer and very familiar with the sort of things adventurers might do to protect their strongholds, you notice that there is a series of wires connected to the door that run up the tower's or the lighthouse's wall. And there seems to be a custom built franchise defense system that seems to be rigged to release a turret of arrows at whoever tries to open this door.
All right.
Make an investigation check.
All of us
This
are
I
just the
will.
same person.
This I will guide and assist Veerheis with.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it'd be cool if there was a help macro where you could click it and click someone else to give them advantage. Wow.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Uh,
What are the
yeah,
odds?
you can't find any way to necessarily bypass this trap, but you do know that you have thieves' tools, and you could attempt to disarm it.
What if we triggered the trap, but we simply just stood out of the way of the door?
Like for instance, that obviously the Order of the Stout Half Pints would have to get in and out somehow, but you can't find a way to safely do that. But you think that with your thieves' tools, you could be what?
He asked what the odds were of rolling exactly the same on two
Oh.
die.
Oh. I don't know what it would be.
Because it'd be 20 times 20 times 4 times 4.
Oh.
So yeah, you can't find a way to you can't figure out how the Stout Half Pints would have bypassed this, but you do think that if you wanted to, you could potentially still disarm the trap. But then someone had an idea of doing what?
What if we just triggered the trap, but simply got out of the way of the boatloads of arrows?
I mean, what if we get out of the way and let Veerheist try and disable it? Because he might set it off anyway.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of the way. Veerheist, if you
How are these wires attached to the side of the building?
What's that?
How are these wires attached?
I don't know. It just says that they're attached.
But like, are we able to reach them? Like touch them?
Yeah, it says that the lock of the stone door is connected to wires that run into the tower's stone walls. So if it's on the lock of the door, I would assume that you can at least reach part of them.
Oh, well then. All right, guys. Here's what we do. Here's how we disarm the trap. We tie a rope to the wires. We get out of the way, and then we just pull really hard, and it'll trigger the trap, but we'll be out of the way.
We have someone who can do this.
Harrison, let's just let Veerheist disarm the trap.
But once he fails,
Then
It'll
Veerheist dies.
we'll let Veerheist do it, and then we'll see who completes it first.
What's probably gonna happen is all the arrows are gonna hit the door, and Veerheist will live. But
Were
let's
the
just see what happens.
arrows aimed like downwards, like shooting into the ground, or they?
Yes, there is turrets sort of up high that aim down at whoever is here.
I was
This
hoping
is
I'd be too short for them to hit me. But
this is specifically what it says.
you could just put like a shield over the top of me while I work on disarming it.
You would either have to have someone stand there with a shield over top of you,
Oh,
or you could roll your thieves' tools with disadvantage as you try to keep it balanced on top of you.
Oh, right.
But you would need both hands sort of to try to do the
Yeah.
lock, not the lock pick, but to work with the trap.
Well, if Colby's going to do his guide and assist thing, I can just try it normally. Is it thieves' tools, you said?
How I'm fine. I'm pretty fine with that. But how are you going to? You can guide him for sure. How
I
are
have
you going
Tinker's
to-
tools proficiency, so I'm going to whip that out and hold pieces of mechanisms and screwdrivers and oiling things and putting tension and removing tension and.
Well, I mean, you're kind of far away from him. So are you like shouting all this at him, or
No, I mean, I'm gonna be up there to help.
Stand there next to him.
oh, so you're there? You're standing next to him as well.
Yeah.
So if something goes wrong, you could potentially get hit with arrows too.
Oh, sure.
Okay, just wanting to get an idea of where we're at.
You know what
We can
that
be
means?
ready to jump out of the way. What?
You know what that means, Aaron? Welcome to the danger zone.
All right. So 2 people are in the danger zone, and 2 people are not. Vierheis,
Okay.
if you want, you may go on and roll advantage and guidance with your thieves' tools,
Dexterity?
dexterity.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Very good.
Advantage is really working hard for us tonight.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
You successfully disarm the trap. However, the door is still locked.
All right. Oh,
So now we do it again to open the door.
Yes.
man. Do I leave? Let's see. So it'd be thieves' tools again and dexterity.
Same exact thing.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, yeah. After a few short moments of messing around with the lock, you feel a click, and you're confident that if you wanted, you could swing the door open.
Ooh. Carefully open it slowly.
All right. Do. So, let me.
Your house using his hacker voice. I'm in. His dog is just going off right now. It's off in the distance. It's kind of annoying.
So, there we go. I got you guys there. Can you guys all see? You're on a map.
I don't see anything.
Oh, they need a torch. Unless lighting's broken.
Oh, it might be. No, I think. Can George and Noble 6 see?
I can see.
Yes, you guys would need a torch then.
I tried to drop a torch and I still don't see anything. Oh. All right. Don't know why that didn't work before.
Does it work now? Can
Yeah.
you see? Okay. In the center
That's
of,
because I dropped the torch.
in the center of this square room, carved into the base of the lighthouse, a circular staircase spirals upwards. The area has been emptied of furniture, but a number of parchments and maps are tacked onto the walls. The corpse of a halfling beneath one of those maps, or is sprawled beneath one of those maps. It isn't moving. However, as you open the door and come in,
Halfling zombie.
however, as you come in, you notice that there is a spectral halfling hanging motionless in the air above it, and is very much in the air above it. It is very much in motion as it drifts towards you, moaning.
Oh no.
That's the moans.
It's the moaning halfling.
So, very quick read. Does it seem hostile?
Yes. It seems as though it's coming to attack.
Oh, can we talk to it? We come in peace.
We're with Ack Inc. Were you part of the Stout Half Pints?
Can you read?
Are you trying to have sex with me?
No, and yes. No, none of those things are true.
Are you angry right now?
Nope. Doesn't look like it can communicate or wants to communicate.
Doesn't care to. It just wants to rip our throats.
However, it probably should have started more like over here. So,
And
with that,
Yeah.
everybody can roll initiative.
initiative.
Jeez.
Hold up. Don't worry, Aaron. I can do worse. I forgot to click on my token. Aaron, I got.
You actually did. Challenge accepted.
Well, we'll go on and add you there.
Technically,
Thank you.
Negative 0.92.
I got excited and I definitely forgot to click on my token.
I got you covered
Thank you.
with a 0.08.
Nat 1. Woo!
Okay, so yeah, it probably took a couple steps towards you, but not quick. So Veerheis, it is your turn.
Okay.
Shove your big rock up into your eyes.
I'll throw a moaning rock at him.
Hit it with the fart rock.
It'll distract him. Maybe he'll be confused. Gosh, I don't know. Can he even be hit with rocks?
Your magic rocks can definitely hit it.
Oh, because they're magic, right? Okay. I guess I'll just make an attempt at that. Or not.
11. That hits.
Oh, okay.
It's a magic stone.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Because I'm small and cowardly, I'm going to hide behind everyone over here.
All right. Noble 6.
Big mistake.
Can teleport.
This halfling ghost likes the hard to get.
Is he
Well,
what?
we all know what this means.
Oh.
I must just charge at it. Just gonna magically appear there. And We're gonna smack it.
All right. That'll hit. And 12 damage.
I think that gets halved since he's not magical.
Yes, it is halved because it is non-magical. Anything else you'd like to do? Okay. Ghost turn. Um, does that just happen, or is that an action that it needs to take?
You know what? We established that the ghost can't read, which means it can't read its own abilities. Therefore, it can't act. Moving on.
It doesn't know what abilities it has.
Okay, yeah, so what it's going to do, Noble 6, I'm going to need you to make a charisma saving throw.
It's going to be a possession.
Easy.
Noble 6 is very charismatic.
Yeah, you have failed, and as Aaron predicted, you are now possessed. So the ghost is now inside of you and can control you. Everybody can, well, everybody but Aaron, or everybody but Noble 6, I'm sorry, can make Arcana checks.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Why am I wasting all my nat 20s on this? I need to be wasting them on killing things. So,
Okay.
how do we do an exorcism on Noble 6?
That's what I'm going to give you the text of possession so that you guys have an idea of what to do.
Oh, well, that's easy, because that's what I was going to do anyway.
Okay. And that turns it, right?
Yep.
All right. So, does it say how he comes out, or is he frightened, or what is happening here?
It'll be frightened for 1 minute. It does need to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 13.
Oh, so it needs to do that before it even gets pushed out of Noble 6, correct?
That would be the way I read it.
Okay, so Noble 6 because I believe the ghost now has your abilities. You make a wisdom saving throw. Right? You said it was wisdom?
It retains its own intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh, I thought it said it took over.
Except one, the ghost can be targeted by any attack spell or other effects if one's turned dead, and it retains its alignment, intelligence, wisdom, charisma,
Okay.
and immunity to being charmed and frightened.
Oh, so it won't be frightened, but
I would
can
assume
still-
that it does that not overcome that. Oh, I guess turned is a different status than frightened.
Oh, okay.
It's like
And it's a wisdom save.
yeah, it's like dissonant whispers where it's clearly a frightened effect, except it's not.
Okay, well it fails. It rolled a 6.
All right, so it comes out and it will try to flee for 1 minute or until we hurt it.
And you're over there.
So it's still my turn though, right?
Is that an action?
It is. I just want to move.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself at the foot of the stairs. It can't willingly move towards me, so it can't flee up.
So is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Well, you do have a magic sword, and you could get advantage with Noble 6.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get possessed.
And I don't know that's going to stop it.
Huh?
I don't know that you're going to be able to avoid that if it tries.
You're telling me if I move here so it can't go near you, it to me it has to go near you.
Well, once you deal damage to it, that's not going to matter.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to take the advantage.
All right.
And don't forget to roll the extra time for your elven accuracy.
I won't. I'll remember this time.
Will you though?
Well, I should now.
If you crit, you'll do. Your smite does extra damage against undead.
I guess does this mean I don't really need a shield for this attack, don't I? We'll go regular.
And you can roll one more without advantage.
Yep.
Yep. So you hit.
All right. 7.
All right. And you have a magic sword, so it is all good. I need to go back to the token layer, though. All right. Veerheis, it's you again.
Okey-doke.
Yep, that'll hit.
Let's see what happens. Nope.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, I'll just stay here.
Noble 6.
Well, I'm gonna do it the best I could do. Bang.
That'll hit.
I'm surprised.
You're also rolling with advantage because of flanking.
Oh, yeah. So you can roll again and see if you crit. You got the same. Crazy. We'll take the damage from the first one.
Yeah, 14 versus 5.
You know what? That is much damage as you did on your swing.
I know.
And it's bloodied, or the equivalent of being bloodied
Yeah.
for a ghost.
But yeah. It's a bloody
All right.
ghost.
It's slimed.
We'll roll to see if it gets its possession back. It does not. So, yeah, it's taking damage, so it's no longer frightened. It doesn't have to run away. Okay, I'm gonna need everybody to roll wisdom saving throws.
Oh, good. I got this. I'll take that.
Oh, oops. I don't know what I just did.
Errant and Noble 6, you both fail. So you are both frightened. Yeah, neither of you feel more than 5. So yeah, you're just frightened. However, Vierheis and George, you are both immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Fun.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
But being frightened basically means you can't move closer to the ghost, and also you'll have disadvantage on attacks. But for those of Noble 6, you're flanking, so it'll basically even out. You'll just roll regular. Errant, it is your turn.
Alright. I will Sacred Flame.
Dex save. It fails. It got
Awesome.
a 7. Is it weak to radiant?
Of course it is.
It is not.
That doesn't sound right.
It's starting to look real hurt, though. Is that going to finish your turn?
Yep.
George.
It's my turn again. Awesome. Give me a sec.
That'll hit.
Hold up. We gotta make sure we get this. Let's see if we get the crits.
Oh, right. No crit.
Oh, close.
Definitely hit.
Six more damage.
Okay. Fear Heist. Yup. And that will kill it.
Okay.
How, Andy, would you like to do it in any particular way?
Is it? I'm assuming it's like non-corporeal, like or whatever. So, just the rock just kind of whooshes right through its head. It like dissipates.
And he flickers out of existence. All right. And with that, combat will come to an end.
Does it seem like the sound of that has drawn any attention from further up?
No. No, it does not.
All right. Let's check the body.
Okay. So, rather than just do the body, why don't you guys roll? Oh no, if you're actually, it does mention some stuff for the body. Roll either Arcana or Medicine.
Oh my gosh.
Boom. See? You're
I
plus
have
five
a
for that.
+5.
All right. Luckily, the DC for this was pretty low, only a 10. So 2 of you pass. In examination of the body, you're able to find the equivalent of a wallet and his driver's license, or that is to say, his Acquisitions Incorporated business card, and you know that this was a member of the Order of the Stout Half Pint by the name of Patsy McRoyne. But while examining it, more importantly, you realize that there are no weapon wounds on the physical body. Evidence would suggest some sort of necrotic damage is what killed this halfling.
So
And you also notice a familiar sigil has been carved into the corpse's chest. That of the dragon skull and sword piercing it.
So we're probably looking at evil cleric or necromancer, but
It's a necro.
I mean, out of curiosity, I feel like cleric necrotic damage would be very noticeable because inflict wounds is a touch. Is there a necrotic wound in the shape of a hand?
No.
Okay. Any items or tokens, mementos?
Not on him. However, if you guys would like to investigate the room, you can roll some investigation checks.
I shall investigate this room. It's very interesting. It's plain but simple, and I like it.
I'll guide and assist beer heist.
Well, as I said, when describing it, it doesn't show on the map, but there's no furniture, but there's signs that furniture was there. But there are a number of parchments and maps tacked onto the wall and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what is wrong with us?
This rolling system.
Noble
my
Six, it's all on you.
Well, I got a -1, so
You can roll a
Nice.
20.
Oh gosh.
Jeez.
All right. So a number of the maps showed different trade routes in the area around the lighthouse, running all the way from the northern city of Luskin. And among some of the handwritten, among the maps in the corners and margins are some handwritten notes. Specifically, let's say this. And there is a circle around the city, a hand-drawn circle around the city of Luskin.
We found Luskin Ice Mead somewhere.
Yes, you did.
Mm.
Mhm.
So that was the wagon that was on its way to Phandalin.
Mm-hmm. Then one parchment is the contract that the Stout Halfling signed with Acquisitions Incorporated, pinned up for anyone to see that they're a legit establishment. And you can see that they've been around for 2 years or so. And there's there's also a wall calendar that has the name Wizzy written on it. And it seems to record some of the adventures that the order has undertaken. It also notes some of the renovations that are constantly behind schedule, given how much time they seem to spend going on adventures. And roll. Actually, you guys rolled investigation checks for this, and you got a 16, so that's enough. As you flip through it, the calendar, just seeing sort of what it says, something particular catches your eye. About 6 months ago, give or take, they went on a raid of an old tomb where they cleared out numerous monsters and found something that they've noted as just a magic clock.
Hey, it's the clickety clack of Magic Bad Darkness.
Just like you said.
So they said clock.
From what they can tell, yep.
So do we think that's distinct from the timepiece or the same? Were they shipping? Do we have any? Does it look like they were shipping things to Phandalin?
From everything you can see here, yeah, I don't think you can really make that call. Like it does. They do have maps of trade routes, but that could easily just be because they're in a lighthouse. They need to know, what's coming and going.
Did
That
the
general stuff. They're also sort of not necessarily in a major city, so they need to know how to get supplies and
so
everything like
the
that.
Golden Mongooses specifically claim to have found the timepiece, right?
Yes, they found it.
Okay, so this is MacGuffin number 3. Huh. I wonder if there's something to the fact that all 3 of these pieces. Does the time when they found these correlate with the orrery being uncovered?
No. This specifically,
Oh, that's right. You
says
said
that
6 months ago.
yeah, this specifically says it happened 6 months ago.
But
The orrery would have been uncovered just a few weeks ago when that first earthquake happened in Waterdeep.
I do wonder if they're acting on each other, though. Like, the more they're found, the faster they're found. Well, we know that something from Luskin was heading to Phandalin. We know that they have connections to Phandalin. They think Dran Enterprises has a secret HQ. It's hard to say. Either they got faked out the same way that the Dragon Skull people tried to do to us in Phandalin, or Dran Enterprises is playing us.
or potentially
It's just
they have
unrelated.
their own dealings with Drain Enterprises that are unrelated.
That's true.
Well, we should definitely save this as something. This will be something Omen will want to know, especially if it could be related. I don't like that an item from a place where they're supposed to have a secret base was being transported to Phandalin. Like, it's just weird. It's weird overlap. Like, coincidence is not, causation, but a lot of coincidence starts to look tricky. Okay.
Yes.
Was there anything else of interest in here? You said all the
Nope.
furniture was gone, just that.
Yeah.
Can we just
that.
pack all of this, all of the most interesting bits up, just to physically have them?
Sure.
Bunch of papers.
All right,
Oh,
and then we carefully ascend the stairs.
okay. Any particular order you're wanting to go in?
I'll go first.
And I guess we already. Yeah, we checked the body, Pat McGroin's body.
Can we point out that the people who wrote this put a Patsky and a Patsy almost back to
Very near
back in
each
the
other?
story? I realized we could have done other things, but there was a very good chance that those were going to lead one directly to the next.
Is somebody carrying the torch?
Whose torch was it?
Well, I'll let Aaron or Beerheist use it since they're the ones who can't see in the dark.
I think Aaron's the one that got it out.
Oh, I do have an ever burning torch now. Can we say that I temporarily attached because I used it on like a nice rock or something, because it doesn't have to be like a torch. Can we say that I affixed it to a string or something, so I can just wear
sword
it?
enemy.
Will it burn you?
No, it specifically causes heatless light, which is why I plan on selling it to the miners' exchange when we get back.
Okay, yeah. So Veerheist might. And it emits to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Let's. 1 second.
And I think maybe I'd have it where I could pull a little drawstring bag over it and close it if I needed to snuff it real quick.
Everyone but our enemies can see the lights.
Going to. I don't know of a good way to do this easily, but we're just gonna do this.
You could add light to my token.
Well, yeah, but then if you want to snuff it, we'll have to do something else. But yeah, we're gonna token emit. Is it low light or is it dim light or bright light?
It's identical to a torch.
So
I think it's 20 and 20. Yeah. 20 regular, 20 dim. Or 20 bright, 20 dim.
So 20 and 20. Save that. Whoop. And use selected token. Okay, if I remove the torch for a moment, can you guys still see?
Yep.
And it looks like light is coming off of Errant. I'm going to do it real quick and we're just going to see.
Yep.
Cool. We'll have to figure out. It'll be a little
Turn it
frustrating to
on.
do that if you ever want to dim it, but good to know we've got this now. With that, the next floor is circular rather than square, as the square base cut in gives way to the upper levels of the tower. The stairway continues its upward spiral from the floor to another. On the second floor, building implements, tools, and boards line the wall. 3 tall wardrobes and 4 large chests stand among the materials. You guys are here. And George is at the area where you would come out of the stairs, followed by Noble 6, Errant, and then Vierheis is at the lowest level. So you kind of have to, it's a spiraling staircase, if that makes any sense.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, you'd have to go
Yeah.
and then you can come out whatever direction or continue up.
On my to-do list is to get a wand of poison spray. Doesn't even have to do like full damage. I just need something that does 1 point of poison damage.
Why?
Because you can use it to check traps without destroying, or check for mimics without destroying what's inside a normal chest.
Oh.
Ah. You know what? So I'm gonna go investigate the room. Why not?
I mean, I am automatically suspicious that these are trapped, haunted, or mimics. And can I
Right.
check with that in mind?
Yep.
I'd like to kind of scan from where I am before I approach one.
So yeah, if you're leaving the stairs,
Roll for initiative.
nope. Everybody can make perception checks.
Oh, whoops. I did not turn off my things.
Well, I'm glad Vierheis did well. Because I rolled a natural 2. I have a frickin' +5.
All right. And with that, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, guess there was a mimic.
No, they weren't.
Are they possessed?
From the
Oops. That was weird.
chests and whatnot emerge 4 different ghouls. But something about these ghouls is that they are all
Halfling sized.
halfling sized. And they seem to have been put together, like sewn together and animated.
Yeah.
And everyone who rolled lower than a 12 on their perception check is surprised.
But
Like
I,
a
but I,
12 down lower is a surprise, or
but I knew. I knew. I knew there was something
doing what
here.
it says.
He wasn't
doing-
surprised.
so does this mean I passed? They're not at 12 exactly.
No, Noble. You rolled persuasion. Why did you roll persuasion?
Harrison,
Oh, Noble
Oh.
Six.
Yeah,
Oopsies.
Noble 6 and Aaron
I,
are both surprised. Vierheis.
I don't want to talk about it.
He was attempting to persuade that the monsters did not surprise him.
Vierheis.
Oh, hello?
Yep,
You're up.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
I was not paying attention to that. Sorry. Okay then. Well. Oh, well, I'm up on the stairs, so like can I do anything from here? Or would I have to go into the room first before I could?
Yeah, you'd have to, especially since you're a small creature, You would probably have to move up a little bit to be able to attack.
Like throw rocks or whatever.
Yeah, you could maybe summon your machine or something if you wanted.
True.
Your
but yeah, if
machine
you're
can
wanting to
climb
throw-
walls, right?
I think so.
You could send it up
far as I
like
know.
the side of the spiral to keep it out of melee range.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it can climb 15 feet.
Okay, I guess I'll stay there then and use another spell slot. Oops. Wrong way. Which one should I summon? Flamethrower or Force?
I would think force. Flame is tempting,
Yes, I don't-
but we have a lot of melee people.
Yeah, and also there's burnable stuff in the room. I don't know if what all would catch on fire. So, where is it? Here we go. Okay. Get it to. And I guess he climbs up the side of the thing from there. And let's see, what was it again? 2d8. Okay. Range spell attack. Oops. That's right. I think I just used my magic stone to see what it hit.
What are you trying to do with it?
The cannon, I'm trying to shoot at this guy here.
Oh, okay. And it uses the same thing as your magic stone.
Yeah, last time we just used the, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll try and set something up to make that easier in the future. Does that hit a ghoul? Yes, it does.
Okay. 2d8. Oh gosh.
Sorry.
And supposedly it does push him backwards 5 feet, but I guess he's already against a wall, so.
Okay, yep. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. And this ghoul's turn. Okay. It will rush up towards George, and it is going to claw you,
Oh, good.
getting a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Are you an elf? What's that?
I'm gonna say no.
Well, you're custom lineage, but the impression is that you're elf or half elf because you have
Oh,
elven
yeah.
accuracy.
Oh
So
yeah.
are
I'm gonna say
you an
half
elf?
Yes, since of elven accuracy.
I guess elves get certain immunities,
Ah,
and I don't know if half elves do. So I kind of need to know that.
Well, it's more confusing than that because he's custom lineage.
Oh.
So mechanically, I think the answer you're looking for is just no.
This is just no. I thought they still got to keep some of them.
You're thinking of the this is the Tasha's custom lineage. You're probably thinking of the Van Richten lineages.
Maybe. I don't know. But okay, if we're gonna go with no, that's fine. I'm good with that. I will then need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
easy peasy.
Yeah, it is. So all that happens is you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Do we still have those 8 temporary, or did those end?
Those should still be there until we take a long
Yep.
rest.
Should still be there. Yep.
Awesome. Great. Doesn't even touch me quite
But they
yet.
can't be healed, can they? Only the bot. Can,
No, I see. I think they can only be replenished by the.
yeah, they can
cannon
only be
itself.
replenished by the bot. So they're just gone.
Well, I still have 1 left.
Okay. Next ghoul's turn. It will run up and do a bite on you, getting a 16 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right. This ghoul technically can't see Vierheis or anyone, so it's just going to run up and attack the cannon.
I thought
I
we
think
said it.
Colby.
Yeah, it climbed. It's up on the spiral of the staircase. It should be out of reach of the ground
Oh, okay.
because it has a climb speed of 15.
So it can't really see anyone.
But it can hear.
It can make it to George. So it will also try biting, getting a 10 to hit, which does not hit. And then this last one. Oh, come on. Move.
That one is
Come
too
on.
small and it can't pull itself out of the chest. It's actually kind of adorable, like.
It will
Oh,
claw attack you, getting an 8 to hit and missing. So, George, it is your turn.
oh. This is kind of
Oh.
daunting. Not gonna
One of
lie.
those should have attacked with advantage. Oh, well.
Only the last one should have.
Yeah, the last one would have.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all right. I already said it was a miss.
Okay. So, I'm.
If you move at all, you're going to get hit.
Well, if I move up 1, I'll get hit only by 1 attention, but 1 attack of opportunity. I guess that might count if I'm hoping one of you guys moves in to help me out here. So I'll swing at the one in my back. Just knock out some numbers.
All right.
15,
That'll hit.
13,
That'll hurt him. It is bloodied.
and then for the bonus, we're going. I guess should have hexed first because I'm stupid. We will just hex. We'll hex
You
this
can,
guy.
if you would prefer, you could
Yes.
always wait until your next round because Hex doesn't do a lot except for add damage in this situation.
Yep,
And you never know, maybe your companions will take them all out.
maybe. So I'll hold off on hex.
But just to save you
doubt
a
it.
spell, to potentially save you a spell slot.
Yeah.
Noble 6.
If I move forward, will that give attack of opportunity?
Move forward like to here?
Yeah,
No, because you're not leaving anyone's range.
that's perfect. All right.
You could walk all the way around a creature as long as you don't leave their range.
Yeah, but don't I have to like go right there anyways? Because that's where the stairs drop you off at.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
So
know if you
I'm
like
kind of forced to go there.
jump over the railing or something.
Well, in that case, I'm going to do what I do best. and I just rage. Hit the guy right in front of me with my great axe.
Right in front of you, or the one behind George?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. That will not hit. Not one will not hit.
All right, guys. Well, that's my turn.
Aaron.
Well, that's where I was going to move.
But at least you have magic you can cast.
I know, but if I stood there, I could hit 3 of them with an AoE.
That's kind of my dilemma too.
I'm going to risk 1 opportunity attack to move to there.
Okay. It will bite at you. Getting a 7 to hit. These things are rolling low.
Well, that does not scratch my 21 AC. So in that case... Oops, I have a thing now, don't I? Oh, that's probably going to be weird. I'm curious how that cantrip... Oh, you got rid of the cantrip macro.
I did. Because they were revealing AC and stuff, and I didn't like it.
Was there no way to end that? That seems really bad.
There kind of is a way, but it requires a lot more research on my part to make sure that it actually still works.
Yeah.
Um,
DC 13 con save from the bottom 3.
Okay. Because essentially it's a macro inside of a macro. Like the power cards themselves are macros. And then you have to format a new macro inside of it. And I have to decide what they all say. It's a whole thing. Group check and damage. And it's a con save
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
with a DC of 13. And damage would be 4. Submit. No damage on a save. 2 of them got hit. All right. Veerice, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm guessing I can't Thunder Wave from up here anyways, because of the way the stairs are.
Also, you would wreck all of us.
Well, I remember at one point you saying that the way Thunder Wave and that other one were supposed to work was it was a cube originating from you, but it didn't have to be around you. Like,
Yeah, so you could theoretically, if you could hit from here,
if I could figure it out, yeah.
yeah, you could theoretically do.
I could,
Yeah,
like,
you
just,
got the
like,
cube
hit
out.
those like that because it would be from me.
Yes, because it does. It is supposed to originate from you, not be around you. Though I guess you could make it around you if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I used to be doing until Colby mentioned that. But but I need to figure out if I can even maneuver anywhere that.
Yeah, I
can
don't.
do
I don't think you can see them from there.
Yeah, that was kind of my assumption.
Yeah.
Do a little hop and shoot it up over.
Yeah, right.
Athletics check. If you fail, you'll fall down the stairs, taking a D6.
Yes.
But now you can see.
I could throw a rock at one of them.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
can. You can throw a rock at these two probably.
That's what I was guessing.
You
Yeah.
can see them easily enough.
I mean, I think you're probably gonna want to go on to here and hit this one, because without flanking, you're gonna attack at disadvantage.
Well, he can't really get to that. He can't really see that one because of the way the stairs are.
Oh, so then he. So
I
does that one
moved.
still threaten him?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, because the stairs kind of go up like this.
Yeah.
So he can't really see here. He can see out. It's the same reason that the ghoul that was up here didn't attack him.
Yeah.
The ghoul down here wouldn't attack him either.
Because the way the stairs are, yeah. Well, anyways, I'll try to magic stone.
That'll hit. Which one are you aiming at?
This one.
All right.
And then I'm also going to
That will bloody him.
shoot
That'll hit.
with the cannon. Wait, oh no, I don't need to do that. I need to do 2d8. There we go.
All right. The same one.
Yeah.
All right. It is that ghoul's turn. He will claw at Errant, getting a 16 to hit. This one will claw at George, getting a 7 to hit. This one will claw at Noble 6, getting a 21 to hit. That should get it.
Yeah, his AC's like 16.
Oh, dang it. I forgot about advantages again.
Oh,
Um,
well, that'll hit.
but dealing 9 slashing damage to you and your rage, so you can cut that in half. But then I'll need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
Does rage give
Begin
you
with the
advantage on
saving
that?
throws.
Rage gives you advantage on some kind of saving throw, doesn't it?
Yes. I don't remember which one. Mhm.
Let's see if we can find out.
Strength saving throws.
Okay. Well. Okay, so not a con. So yeah, just make a regular con saving throw. You succeed.
That's the first.
And this one will also attack at George with advantage, getting an 11 to hit. Gosh darn it. George, it is your turn.
Great. I'm gonna try to kill that one.
Okay.
I'm tired of this advantage bullshit.
Don't forget to hex if you want to hex.
No need.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yes, he is.
Nice.
All right. I will. I'll rest my case there. I don't feel like hexing anyone else.
Okay. Noble 6, your turn.
Oh, all right. I'm going to do nothing. Wait a minute.
Can you try and kill the guy in front of you, Harry?
Yeah, wait. Let me select this. Can I move? Nope, never mind. We're just gonna hit the guy in front of me. Change my mind. We're just gonna smack him as hard as I can.
A little bit too hard.
Didn't you roll a nat 1 the last time as well?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I
Okay.
did.
This rolling system has it in for us.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't hit.
I don't.
Errant, it is your turn.
That is great.
On these two? On the bottom two?
Yeah.
Con So they all both took damage, and this one is now bloodied. This one is still hanging on by a thread. Veerheis.
Okay.
Which one?
The middle one again.
You blow it away. It had one life.
Oh gosh,
You blow it away.
very special magic rock. Okay, and then my cannon will miss entirely. Okay.
Yep. Ghoul's turn. It will get a 13 on Errant. This ghoul will get a 20 on Noble 6. I'm assuming that hits.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna hit him.
Okay. Doing 11 piercing damage, and you can cut it in half.
So it'll be 6.
And no saves or anything because it chose to bite at you instead of clawing at you.
Nope.
So, George, it is your turn.
So say if I step into this gap, would I get advantage off of this thing, or does this thing not count?
It's up higher, so I don't know if
I think we decided last time that it wouldn't count.
That's fine.
Or was that spiritual weapon? Or was it both?
I can't remember now. I know we discussed it for both of them, but I can't remember which one.
I don't remember.
I think it would count because it has, it's a creature. It has
Hit
stats.
point.
Okay. Yeah, you can do it then.
No, I can't possibly miss. I have 3 attempts to not miss. This makes me happy.
Yep, you'll hit. Bloody the creature. Noble 6. Can you roll a not nat 1?
That's pushing it.
Just barely.
It wasn't a 1.
But still not good enough to hit.
Oh, gosh.
Aaron.
All right.
Ridiculous.
Noble
All
6,
right.
I want you to know, this fight could have been done, but you keep missing.
I can't get between. There's so much on this window, and now I can't move my token. I can't move here, can I? Whoops. Considering that seemed to drop me off the face of the earth, the answer is probably no. Here.
Yeah, you could move there. I'd say that,
To stand in the chest.
yeah, the chest is open. The halfling came out of the chest, so you
That's true.
stand in it.
Am I still gonna be able to get advantage?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright. I think maybe I like slam it shut and jump up on top. Be more epic than standing in it.
Right.
13 will hit.
Oh, and I need to roll with advantage.
20.
20 will hit.
5.
All right. Fear Heist, your turn.
Okey-doke. I'm guessing I can probably only shoot that one.
He's probably pretty low on HP. Like really low.
Well, you know both of them are at least half low.
Well, I guess I made him half low.
Oh yeah, 22 will hit. You said the one in front of you?
Yeah.
It's still hanging on. That'll hit.
And that's the cannon. 2d8.
Yep, that'll kill it.
Okie doke.
Okie doke, okie woke.
So it's real sad they're dead, but it does seem like maybe the half pints only employed halflings, which does check some boxes for racist.
This is true.
Yeah, and these are not equal employment people. They're
In
just
fairness,
Equal opportunity. Yeah.
yeah, equal
fairness,
opportunity.
in fairness, it does say specifically made from the corpses of gnomes and halflings.
Oh,
Ah,
So there's at least
Right,
two
okay.
races there.
right.
I thought you said multiple halflings. I didn't hear
Well,
no
there were
before.
4 of them.
Oh,
So 2 of them could have been gnomes, 2 of them could have been halflings.
One could be a gnome.
But they were small-sized creatures. They
They all
might
could be
have
gnomes.
some towards
no halflings.
towards biggies.
That's heightism.
biggies.
The final goal will claw at George, getting
Oh.
a 7 to hit. These guys can't hit for anything.
I mean, neither could Noble Six. So
You know who hasn't missed a hit yet?
This tower has something against short people. It's-
George hasn't missed a single hit. And we're going to continue doing that.
Yep. Roll again to see if you crit.
We're getting close there. 16, so I rolled a 19 there. 13, 8 went
Oh,
down.
you hit.
6.
This thing is hanging on by a thread. Noble 6, can you redeem yourself and finish this thing off?
Oh gosh. The answer I want to say is yes. There's no way I can mess up a 4th time.
You've
I'm
got to
just
roll.
gonna-
You got to roll. You got to hit a 12 or higher.
Yeah, come on. Don't be a bitch.
Yes.
Hey,
You
did
kill it.
it.
You have 1 life left. How would you like to kill it?
So after missing the other times, I just come running down, jump in the air, and swing my giant axe right out and through it.
Like, do you like split
Right
its
down
skull in half as well?
I split the whole
Entire
thing in
body.
half.
Yeah.
Like it's like an anime version. So like do that, and then I turn and walk away, and then it falls apart.
Just right. Yes.
Very nice. That ends combat.
All right. What's in the chest?
I mean, the answer is probably undead gnome and halfling juices.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Watch the wardrobes now be mimics.
Okay. In one of the chests, and they're opened, so you guys can pretty easily look through them. You find 11 pieces of black jasper worth 10 gold pieces each. Then roll investigation checks.
I will assist and guide.
I'm not feeling really lucky. So how about you choose Veerheist? I'll just go on my own.
Don't even look at me.
All right. Well, let's.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What are you guys doing?
No, yeah. Well, we're worn out from the fight, I guess. We're just not paying attention well.
Errant?
He assisted.
Yeah.
Well,
This is a circular room. We know that much.
There's definitely mimics in this room now.
Uh,
yeah, let me just go add a few things.
can the artificer thing give the help action?
The cannon.
I don't think so. How would it help in searching for things?
I don't.
I mean, presumably it can like see and look around.
Can it? I thought it was all controlled by Veerheist.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if it's more like a remote control car or something where you have to like.
Because everything it does is as a bonus action for you. Well, I
Yeah.
guess that's how sort of.
And you have to be within 60 feet of it to control it. But whoa,
Yeah.
Well, I got nothing.
Yeah, we'll just. Yeah, you just don't
This
find
room
that
is-
super secret rare +7 sort of invulnerability. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, well, maybe next time. Happens sometimes.
So yeah, that will end this room. And with that, it is 10 till 10. So we will call it for the night and continue on up the lighthouse next week.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sound good to everybody?
Sounds good.
Well, hey, you'll never guess what I just saw.
What was
Mom.
that?
The black